So I was checking out some videos recently. Well, I've noticed that there's been a lot of people, you know, who lose a lot of weight here on YouTube e- by whatever means, whether it be from dieting, exercising, from doing the cleanse. And that's usually not a problem for people who are slim already. You lose the weight and then you work real hard, you lose weight, and then you end up disappointed because you have this side effect of sagging skin, which is embarrassing. And really, it doesn't seem fair that you should have had to work so hard some of you guys coming from like 300 pounds or above 200 pounds, and you work so hard and you lost over 100 pounds, and now you're left with sagging skin. And for those guys out there, you left with like a female type breast. So I thought that I would share something with you guys because you're supposed to share so that you could bless others. Basically, back in September, my BFF introduced me to this product called the Body Magic from Artist International. And I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it. If you've heard of it and you've used it, please let me know what your outcome was. But I went to her house and she was displaying it, and a friend of ours who had that same issue with the skin, she's had kids, she was big, and now she's losing weight, and she was so embarrassed by her tummy that she used to wrap her belly up with saran wrap to try to hold it in. And she showed it to me. I didn't believe her when she said that. She showed it to me and I saw it with my own two eyes. So what women or people will go through because of certain things that's just embarrassing to them or just makes them feel less of a person. So anyway, she put the Body Magic on. She grabbed it, ran in the bathroom, put it on. And she came back out and she was just elated. I mean, she was speechless. Because this girl came back out of there with like a Coca-Cola bottle shape. She didn't have no more belly. Her ass was lifted. Her boobs was pushed up. Her posture was straight. I mean, and I was just over there in shock like, I want one and I want it now. But that girl did not take that Body Magic off. In fact, she left with it on. And that was my friend's, like, she had ordered two. And so the girl left with the Body Magic on. She wouldn't take it off. She said, "This is mine. I can't give it back." And she walked out of there with it. Anyways, the reason why I'm sharing it with you guys because at the time I signed up to be a distributor for the Body Magic, and the biggest thing that I learned while I was doing it was how people suffer from such low self-esteem, and they're hurting on the inside. They might not show it on the outside. And even skinny people, or people who are fat and they lost weight, and they have these little things that they're insecure about. And the thing is, you work out, yeah, and it's gonna fix it, but exercise ain't gonna fix everything, especially when you're coming from a farther distance, as far as with weight-wise, or with, because you'll see them on TV where people lose weight and they have like a whole body lift and stuff like that. So one of the ways to prevent that while you're working out and you're losing weight is, I believe, to wear the Body Magic garment or some kind of compression garment, so that way as you're losing weight, everything is maintained the fluids and the tissue is pushed in while you're losing the fat, and you don't just have this, you know, baggy skin hanging over because suddenly it doesn't have that support behind it. In fact, because I'm a nurse and I've seen this, and I know that this is what happens after surgery. For instance, if you've had a tummy tuck, a patient who've had a tummy tuck, they have to bring in before the surgery, or bring with them to the surgery, a compression garment. So that way, because what they do is they take all the fat out from underneath the skin, cut the loose skin off, suture it back up together, and so now you have this, basically a space between the skin and your tissue where they remove the fat. Not a literal space because it's leaning there, but so you get a compression garment to keep all of that together, so as your body heals, it will heal into that shape. And so it's the same basic technique of the body magic. While you're losing that fat from beneath that skin, you want to wear something that's compression like to keep your skin, adhered to your tissue, and that way you're not left with this sagging skin. And if nothing else, it's going to make you feel better about yourself when you put it on and you walk out the door and you put your clothes on. And if nothing else, you've already lost the weight and you have this skin, you can't afford to go have surgery, or you don't want to have surgery. There's a lot of risk involved. But Artists International has products that will help you to feel better about yourself both in and out of clothes. So I wanted to share that with you guys and maybe show you a picture of it.